Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy, King Sinbad. But as always, guys, you guys can call me Sin. Alright, guys, I am back with my 2K special. What if Eren Jaeger was Savitar, the god of speed? Now, obviously, I'm taking the Savitar from the Flash series and not the comics, because I just don't want the comics. Alright. Our story will begin. But anyway, our story will begin with Eren Jaeger running. Now, Eren Jaeger has always been a runner. He's never, if anybody can say what's the one thing he's good at, is running. Now, of course, this doesn't mean always that it's a bad thing. Sometimes he ran in towards danger. Sometimes he ran away from it. But to others, when he ran away, that was a sign of weakness. See, Eren was a child with a lot of issues. A troubled child. He had a mom that just hardly paid attention to him. And was always with another man every week without her husband knowing. And Grisha beat him on a daily basis. And then when he was at school, he was just constantly being bullied. Day in and day out. Till finally he had enough. See, Eren, something inside of him broke. It snapped. And it was just this crazy, like, he couldn't explain it. He was happy, but yet angry at the same time. He was, like, all of his emotions were just piling on top of one another. Until one word just rang throughout all of the mess and the confusion. And that one word was kill. Kill them all. Do not let a single one of them escape with their lives. Now, Eren, deep down, he knew the difference between right and wrong. He knew it was wrong. He knew it was against the law to kill somebody, to murder somebody in cold blood. But that thought, it just didn't go away. However, Eren was able to bury that word, and he just kept all of his emotions locked in. But it seemed like the more abuse he took, the more that word began to resurface. Time skip. We see an Eren Jaeger, early 20s, if anything, probably 24 years of age, running. And he buried himself in criminology, working as a CSI. But not just as a CSI, but also as a part-time private investigator. Now, because of his time as a PI, he had to learn how to defend himself. So he took martial arts, really anything to kind of give him an upper hand. Even learned about weapons and stuff. Now, even though he was both of these things, he also loved science. He loved everything to do with it. To particle accelerators, to dark matter, to moving at the speed of light, or even moving past the speed of light. See, the one thing Eren has always wanted was to run so fast that nobody could ever touch him ever again. That nobody could ever keep up with him. So that way he would never have to feel pain ever again. Now, of course, this Eldia is more technologically advanced than in the canon counterpart of Attack on Titan. And so is the rest of the world. Now, the district that Eren's in is called Central City. And he was going to go to Star Labs to watch the particle accelerator turn on. Now, of course, Eren, he was working on a crime. His best friend and lover, Mikasa Ackerman, she grew up to be somewhat of a military mercenary almost. Whenever she had a chance, she always stopped by to check on Eren, knowing what his situation was at home. And she's always been there for Eren. And together they sparked a love, kindled something. And she's always been there. And basically been there for him and understood him when nobody else did. Well, one night, Eren comes home, and Eren says, "I'm home," and then he doesn't get a response. Of course, he walks in to his parents' bedroom. He sees his mom is sleeping yet again with another man. And of course, they are asleep, so he just closed the door, knowing that his dad is at work and him as a doctor. It would usually take a long time for him to come home. Now, Eren has always, like I said, has always been fascinated with science, obsessed with it. He reads his dad's book on about the human anatomy, where all the nerves are, where the organs and stuff is. And of course, Eren, that one word for the rest of his life has still always been there. Kill. Kill. Now, Eren took that word and used it on animals to ventilate. Of course, after that, he always disposed of his trophies and, well, dispose of them. And Eren, of course, he washes up, he makes himself something to eat. Of course, Eren hears a door opening. Now, of course, this is the man that his mom was sleeping with. run out of the door and closed the door and left the house before before Grisha came home. And Carla came down the stairs and she says, "Hey Eren, what are you doing?" Eren says, "Nothing, just got off of work." And she says, "Did you get paid today?" And Eren said, "No, Mom, I did not get paid. I get paid tomorrow." And of course, before he could finish his sentence, she cuts him off and says, "Well, whatever. You need to have the money here, or else I'm going to throw you out of this house. You're just like your father. Always never have any money, but yet you're always working." I guess like his father like son. And finally, Eren just balled up his fist and squeezed them extremely tightly. That word is just coming back after he finally just got that word to go away. Kill. Kill her. Every fiber in his body was saying, kill her. Kill her. But Eren once again buried that word. He says, "Yeah, I'll get it in tomorrow, Mom." And she says, "Well, good." And she said, "Oh, hey, by the way, why don't you fix me something to eat? And while you're at it, fix your dad something to eat too, unless you don't want him to beat you again." And Eren said, "Yes, ma'am." Now, of course, he fixes them something to eat. And he says, "Hey, Mom, food's ready." And she says, "What are we having?" "Same thing as we were having last night. Soup and bread." She said, "Is that all you know how to fix?" And Eren says, "Look, we don't have enough stuff. This is all I can fix right now." She says, "Whatever." And Eren, he finishes his food and he's about to walk out the door with his jacket. And she says, and Carla, she says, "And where do you think you're going?" Eren says, "I'm going to Stars Labs. I'm going to watch the particle accelerator turn on." And she says, "Oh, whoop-de-doo. It's not going to turn on the power bill, is it? It's not going to pay for anything, huh? So why are you going?" And Eren says, "Mom, I'm 24 years old. I can do whatever I want." She says, "Ooh, you're the big man, huh?" She says, "Whatever, just go." Now, Eren, he finally makes it to Star Labs. And of course, Eren sees this guy going by the name of Harrison Wells, talking about how he is going to be, that this is going to be a revolutionized thing. That the way that we look at everything is about to change. Of course, Eren, being excited, sees one of his other friends, Barry Allen. He says, "Hey, Barry, what's up?" He says, "Hey, man, what's up?" He said, "Oh, just trucking along." He says, "Oh, one of those days again?" And Eren said, "Yeah, man, you know how it is." He says, and Barry says, "So, hey, have you talked to your girlfriend yet?" And Eren kind of turns red and he says, "Well, what are you talking about?" He says, "Come on, man. Everybody knows that you got feelings for Mikasa Ackerman. I mean, come on, bro. Let's face it. That girl is freaking hot. She's hot. But she's she knows how to kick butt. And Eren says, well, yeah, that's no joke. He says, so how is it with you and Iris, huh? He says, I don't know. He says, I haven't worked up the courage to talk to her yet. He says, come on, man, at least I had the courage to go talk to her. Well, Mikasa. He said, yeah, but you haven't asked her to ask you out yet. He says, you know what you just said made no sense, right? You said, I haven't asked her to ask me out yet. And Barry says, well, you know what I mean. And Eren says, yeah, fortunately, you're lucky that I'm the only one who does understand what you mean. And then, of course, Eren starts getting a call on his cell phone, and it's his dad. And he says, crap. And Barry says, what is it? He says, forgot to do something before I left. Oh God, my dad, I don't really want to go home, man. And Barry says, well, hey, you can always stay over at my place if you need a place to crash. And Eren says, no, it'll be worse when I come back the next day. He says, dude, why do you let him treat you like that? That's no way for anybody to live. He says, I know, it's just frustrating. It's complicated. He says, all right, I'll be back, man. He says, all right, I'll save you your spot. Now, of course, Eren's running home. He didn't catch the train on time, so he's having to basically run all the way home. Now, of course, around this same time, lightning a lightning storm is appearing, And around that same time, boom, the particle accelerator explodes. Now, of course, Eren's looking up, and he sees the dark matter, or the particle accelerator wave, coming right at him. He says, what in the heck is that? And the moment that the wave is about to hit him, lightning strikes him in his chest. But right when the lightning strikes him in the chest, the particle accelerator hits him. So at the exact same time, the lightning bolt, the lightning strike, the moment it hit him in his chest, the particle accelerator wave hit him at the same time. Of course, this turns him into a meta-human. But not just any meta-human. Turned him into a speedster. Now, him as a speedster, of course, I shouldn't have to explain what a speedster is. You should already know what a speedster is if you've watched the Flash series or anything to do with the Flash. So, yeah. And then he gets knocked out. But I'm going to leave it right off there as a cliffhanger. So if you guys are ready to see what happens in part 2, please smash that like button. Leave a comment in the comment section down below. And tell me what you guys thought about this video. Be honest, I don't care. Criticize me. Just, be honest. And don't forget to share this video with all your friends on your social media platform. And thank you once again, guys, for getting this channel up to 2K subscribers. I appreciate it. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for getting this channel this far. Couldn't have done it without you guys. But without further ado, guys, do not forget to share this video with all your friends on your social media platforms. And just in case I didn't say it, don't forget to subscribe. Without further ado, guys, see you guys later. And adios, mi amigos. Peace out. It's your boy.